Welcome to The Price of Fame, where we talk about
fashion, art.
music, and entertainment. I'm your host, Savage Rogers,
I'm Mike Vegas.
and we're about to get into these one-parent households.
Issues, man, issues.
Yeah. I'm Drake. Did Frank Lucas have a father? Because I feel like I got on this Frank Lucas today.
I mean, you looking real dapper today, man.
Well, thank you. Dapper Dan.
I'm kind of hungry, man. You like mustard. Like, I really like it. I'm not even going to say that, man.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? It don't matter how fly you are. If you go to the hood, somebody's always got jokes for you.
That's
Always.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Always. It's a fact. But I do look like mustard.
Yeah, that is
So
mustard,
you better
right?
catch up.
Good comeback. Good comeback. Good comeback. Good comeback. I mean, yeah, this look good, man.
Yeah, I
Look
got on
good.
my Frank Lucas today. Hopefully the feds don't start investigating this.
You be coordinating.
You know, that's what happened. Remember Frank Lucas wore the whole mink and the fur
Yeah,
and
you got to stop flashing.
then
You got to stop
they
flashing.
got the yellow.
Ooh, canary yellow. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, real mean.
It's all this is fake, you guys. If the FBI, if you guys are watching, the DEA, none of this stuff is real.
Yo, where do you think you get your style from?
My father. Yeah, for sure. Like when I was growing up, my father had like tailor-made suits. He would go to a tailor, get his suits made. He would, he would always wear suits. He would wear like vests. He would wear like, he was just always like dressed to what they call it, the nines. He used to be like, oh, I'm clean as the Board of Health.
Yeah.
That's what he would say. Like, oh, you see me, I'm clean as the Board of Health.
I think men back in them days, man, they really cared about their appearance
No, for sure.
on a whole nother level. And it's not even a cultural thing. It's just men.
All men, period.
All
Yeah,
men
they would
cared
shine their
about-
shoes. They would,
always kept itself up.
right. They had on a suit, matching suit, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Sometimes a hat, like hair stayed cut,
Oh, no
they
question.
kept a
Shade
haircut.
and all that.
shaved, like
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean?
Dudes be dingy now.
Yeah. And musty.
Yeah.
No baths. You know why? Because dudes these days ain't got no fathers. Well, I guess your mom could teach you how to wash you,
Negative.
take
She
a bath,
can teach
though.
you certain things. A mother, I don't think a mother could do everything by herself, man. You need a father in the house, man.
But
You need two parents, actually. You need two parents.
it's true. You need like a two-parent household. Yeah, or it's kind of
That's
unbalanced.
why a lot of these girls out here be looking for daddies, man. They don't
Damn.
have no daddy at home, so they be looking for daddies and their boyfriends. They be angry. And if you, I think they would be less angry if they had a man in the house and they know.
But then let me ask you. So you said they're looking for daddies or whatever. So how do they even know what a daddy is if they don't have one in the house? So how you gonna find a man that be like a father
You don't have a
figure and you don't know
blueprint of
what?
what a father is. So you're looking for one, and you keep bumping into the wrong guy every single time.
Crazy.
I'm no psychologist, but I mean,
Well, I took 4 years of psych.
Well, why you ask me the question if you knew?
I gotta ask you to see if you know.
I
Gotta
don't know.
make sure
I
you're
guess
on
that's
point.
my opinion.
Yeah. But I mean, just because I took 4 years of psych don't mean I know. Everybody's mind is completely different.
Yeah,
So, but yeah.
yeah. There's some weak ass fathers out here though.
Damn. How you just go to that? Like,
Because I was just thinking.
Right.
You could have two fathers in the house, but if the father's weak and the mother is like really, she's strong-willed, then who's running the house?
why would the
Who's-
father be
who-
weak though?
Is
Like,
there,
what,
is there any balance in the house?
what make the father weak?
I think the father is weak by allowing, if he allows a mother to not let him father his son the right, because a woman can't raise a boy by herself. She can't. Anybody can raise a kid, but you can't help a boy be a man. A woman can't do that. It takes a man for, to raise a boy.
But let me ask you something. Who raised you?
My uncles.
Oh, okay.
I had like
You didn't have your father wasn't in the house.
Nah.
No. Okay.
Nah, but I was blessed to have uncles. So
Which
I
is
saw
good.
how
No,
they
no.
maneuvered
Which is
around their
which is
families.
you still had a figure.
Yeah,
Like a
I
male
had
figure,
lot
like
of
male
figures,
figures,
man.
like dominant male
I
figures.
had some powerful male figures in my life, man. Dudes is stand-up dudes, man.
Yeah, my dad was a wild man though. I had my dad, but he
Yeah.
was like, yeah,
He's
He was-
rolling-
he's
rolling
pretty-
strong?
he's Pretty wild man. Yeah, my dad,
He was white?
you said, was he white?
I'm asking.
Why my father got to be white?
It's just a question. It's a question. Well,
So I look white to you? Okay, we ain't gonna answer that. All right, so
I'm just.
yeah. No, my father's not.
Right now, you look like you could be from like. I didn't want to do it. Forget it. You know, you good, man. You good.
Yeah, okay. So my father was a wild man. Like he used to, carry the blades,
Oh yes.
couple knives on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, always fighting. He used to take me with him everywhere. So it was crazy. I mean, he was still, I'm not gonna say he wasn't a good father. He still was, but he was like pretty drunk. It was drinking all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He's a pretty wild man.
Yeah.
But still, I saw like a strong influence. Like he's like, yeah, don't let nobody do this to you, do that. So he still, had principles, even though, and that's I think the thing about any man, you're not always gonna be 100 or what someone thinks you're gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But still, even though he wasn't 100 of what you think a man is supposed to be and this and that, he still had like strong principles. Like even though he used to drink or whatever, he would tell me like, yeah, don't ever drink this. Don't do that. You shouldn't do this. Go to school.
Mm-hmm.
Do the right thing. Don't hurt people. Don't let nobody hurt you. But you don't start nothing with people.
Yeah.
So he still like, gave me principles and laws to live by. He was a pretty rough dude. Even though, like you said, like everybody thought he was white.
Yeah.
They thought he was a white man. But then once you run up on him, you realize.
Somewhere down the line, right?
Well, down the line, my whole dad's family's like from Puerto Rico. So somewhere down the line, you go back. Yeah.
So what about the other line? Somewhere down the line, nobody's.
I mean, nah, could be. My mom's family's like you said, like North Carolina. But then you don't know, it all blends in back then. They like all like indigenous, like native.
Indigenous?
Yeah, that's what they call it, indigenous. Right? Indigenous.
You said indigenous.
You know what I mean? Same thing.
I don't know what you mean. I know what you said. You said indigenous. It's indigenous.
Indigenous.
I mean.
Well, anyway, they're not white people. Since you want to.
So you don't have no white in your blood?
Not that I know of. Just because I have green eyes, or blue eyes, or gray eyes, or whatever they turn into, doesn't mean that I'm a white man. Thank you.
All right, man. Look.
But back to your father.
Yo, honestly, I don't know. I never met my father, so.
Ever in life?
Nah.
Really?
Really?
Do you think that like alter your you as a man? Like did it alter you in any type of way? To be better or
no question, yeah.
To be better than okay.
Yeah, no question.
So you wanted to be a better man?
Yeah, man. I mean,
okay.
I think everybody needs a father. Who don't want
I'm just asking because I had my father, so I don't know.
You were blessed, man.
Okay.
You were blessed. I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn how to fight. I had to learn how to do all that. Ain't nobody, teach me how to maneuver.
Yeah, I mean, I had to learn how to. My father was pretty rugged.
Yeah, I mean,
He.
I think it's a dynamic when you have. I think girls need fathers just as much as boys need fathers.
For sure.
I think a man, like I always, it's a debate. Like, can a woman raise a boy into be a man? Can a man raise a girl into being a woman? I think you need both, man. It's kind of hard.
Right.
It's kind of hard. I mean, and that's what dudes be having issues, man. A lot of guys have issues because they never had a father.
Yeah, both ways.
And they don't know how to deal with it. And girls the same.
Right. Like both have like daddy issues or whatever they say.
Yeah.
What about you, Isis?
Yeah. I definitely think that a father is needed in a female's life, like 100%. Like my mother and father was married for 26 years and separated when I was 9 years old. So that definitely took a toll on me because I just remember us all being in the house together. And then at 9 years old, I remember everything vividly. So that definitely changed me a lot. And I definitely feel like, yeah, he was needed there more than ever. But, I'm grateful for our relationship that we have now, and I'm able to talk to him about certain things and learn about him because he didn't have a father neither.
Right.
So he didn't really understand, or like the things that I needed, he didn't know. But my father taught me a lot, like wisdom. Like he taught me those type of things, like just instilling information and all those things. But like as far as him being there, like picking me up from school or taking me to the daddy daughter dances and stuff, or buying me this, buying me that, I didn't have that. Like
So
I
let me
watched my friends.
let me ask you something. Did he tell you don't tape your phone to the ceiling and twerk?
Ah,
Did he tell you about that?
yeah, yeah. If I would catch my daughter doing that, taping the phone to the ceiling. Woo!
What do you think though? Like entertainment wise, do you think it makes a difference?
What?
Like, do you think, like, say for instance, like a rapper who doesn't have a father, you think he's like more violent, less violent? Like, what do you
It
think?
depends on the individual.
Yeah.
Like the environment.
It depends on the individual, man.
And the mother. It also depends
Yeah.
on what type of mother you have
Yeah,
too.
yeah. They say hurt people hurt people.
Right.
I think hurt people raise hurt people.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because if the
And-
mother's
believe that.
hurt, she's gonna instill all of her fears, her doubts,
And that's
her.
one thing I respect about my mother. My mother never talked foul about my father. Like she allowed me and my sisters to grow up and to see his faults. Like we grew up and see, like, notice, like, all right, I understand why you wasn't with him, or now I see what he did, or this and that. We learned ourselves.
I respect that.
She never talked about my father to none of me.
I
Like,
respect
me and my
that.
sisters,
I respect
ever.
that.
She never said nothing. Like once we got older, like at this age now, she'll talk with us like about all of those things because we grown and we understand. But she wanted us to have that bond with him regardless of what. Like she didn't want anything to alter that. So I always respected her for that. She never bad.
She's rare. She's very rare.
my father and my
I
father
see
ever.
people telling their kids, "Your daddy ain't this.
Yeah, or you gonna
Your daddy ain't that. You gonna be just like your daddy." Or, I hate you. You look just like your daddy. And I'm like, whoa.
Right. Even in the industry, I wonder what the percentages are, like, even men that grew up without their fathers, women that grew up without their fathers, like as far as like, music and acting and everything. I wonder what that percentage is. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it kind of does alter you depending on, like how you raised. Alters a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But then it goes back to the individuals, like you said, like it can be like someone who doesn't have a father and they're,
And it depends on
strictly
the-
by the book.
it
They're like,
depends on the
this is how I live my life.
relationship, too.
Right.
but it seems like to me, it seems like being a single parent is glorified now.
Yeah.
You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? It seems like it's like, oh, you don't need them. You
Oh,
can
you-
raise
you
that
could
kid
do
by
it,
yourself.
you
You
could
make
do it.
enough money.
Right, you could do this. You could do this. I
could
can
do it. You don't need
do
it. And I'm like, why would you tell
Like,
somebody that?
who really want to be by themselves or raise children by themselves? Like, that's crazy.
But I mean, it's like
then
the thing.
homegirl
though.
got that. That's just my baby daddy.
Right. Right. I mean, that's
And then
like
the
a
other one.
right. That's like a thing now. Like, oh, you don't need a man. You don't need a woman. Like it's like
Yeah.
like everyone is they
See, I need a
championing
man.
for
I
that
ain't gonna sit
independent
here and say
life,
I don't.
the
I need a man,
independence.
not a nigga. It's a difference.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
I
look,
may not want to be a father and want to have a family, things like that. Like,
that's not. What's so funny? That's not really promoted a lot.
For
Get
sure.
with that girl, man. You raise a good family, and make sure, don't get her pregnant unless you're
Yeah, I
really
mean it.
serious about.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it sucks, but it's in the music.
doing
Just
life with her, because you got to really think about that. You doing life with a person
Yeah,
once
that's
you
true.
have a kid with them.
Right.
Whether you deal with them or not, you have to do life with them. Like,
it's true.
How you think about what you think about having kids before marriage?
Silence.
honestly,
Silence.
I don't know about marriage right now. I don't know.
Oh
but
man,
see-
at all?
I would tell any woman, don't have no kid unless he put that ring on your finger, because he could change his mind at any moment.
Ice is
about
saying she
you
could do it
changing your mind?
herself.
You know what? No, I'm not saying that.
So what you saying?
I just haven't met the man to change my mind yet.
So you don't want to get married?
I do, but I just right now I just.
Why you
I don't
get so
know.
mad? Why
I'm
you?
not getting mad.
What?
I'm not
What
getting mad.
happened?
I'm
The
just
tone
saying.
is like
Yeah,
it's elevated.
You got emotional real
I'm
quick.
passionate about what I'm
Yeah,
saying
you
right
see,
now.
women get that emotion kicks in and then it takes over.
Okay. I didn't mean to say it like that when I'm saying it.
You know what I like do? I don't know. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say.
No, say it.
Look,
If you gonna
girls,
say it,
ain't
say
no
it.
good. Ain't no good dudes out here. All these guys ain't. But I'm like, you doing the choosing. Every time you choose a guy, he ain't crap.
No, it's true, and I feel like
That means you're in the sea of crap. You keep swimming in the sea of crap.
100%. And I see that all
You
the
know what
time.
I'm
What's crazy is in the industry. Like, you know what I mean? Like in the industry, after you break up, women will be like this, and he wasn't this and that, but that's
Yeah.
who you chose.
yeah, we
You
dated,
guys are
we
running
dated
in
a
the same
reflection of-
circle.
We dated a reflection of I
Who
feel
you
like,
think you are.
yeah, who we think we are, and who
Right.
we comfortable like a comfortability.
That's who
like,
you date, who you
that's
think
true.
you are.
That's why right now I want to just be single and work on myself and attract the right person. So that's what it's
that makes
about right
sense.
now. Just building me up. You
That
know.
makes sense.
So you can have a 2-family household.
Hello. I need a man to build me a house.
Okay.
Ground up.
Oh, with his own hands?
But you know what's so crazy?
Why
I'm
not?
gonna tell you. I notice women say, tell. I never heard a man say, "Man, you don't need her. You could, you know what I'm saying? You could do better."
You never heard that.
I never heard that
I've
either.
never heard a
You
man
never
say
heard
that.
a man say, "Oh, well, men say that."
No, what men?
What men? Have you ever heard a man say that?
I've heard men talk like that. Yeah.
When?
After that, you don't need her. Like, it's mad bees over there. You don't need her. Like, yeah,
I-
men talk like that.
I never ever heard
I
that.
believe we speak to more men than you.
I believe so, but I'm
Men,
just
more
saying,
men
we saying
try to
what we
talk to
heard.
you, but we speak to more men. We in circles,
Right.
and no men gonna tell
Well-
a man, "Yo, man, you could do better, man. I don't know. You don't need to. You could do better." Unless she's just a piece of crap.
Right.
But
It's like
women
doing
will
bad
tell
stuff to you. But other than
Girl,
that,
he
right,
ain't
right.
got
I
no
never heard a
money.
man say
He
that.
ain't doing
Men
this. You
say
paying all the
that.
bills. You
Men
could do
s-
better.
Men look out for they homeboys and do.
They don't.
talk Like
That's
that.
not-
What's
no, they
crazy
don't.
is
Men
I was
I
talking.
know. The
No,
men
what's
I
crazy is
know.
I was talking about this earlier. Like women are always banned with women, no matter if they wrong or not.
Yeah, that's true.
No matter if they wrong or whatever, men,
Yeah.
I mean, women are gonna band with women.
Girl
but
power.
men, another man will tell another man quick, like, yo, you're wrong for this, or you wrong for that.
That's not
Yeah.
always true.
I'm telling
If a
you, we
woman is-
telling you
if a
it's men,
woman
it's
is
true.
Wrong, she's wrong.
No, women
you're
don't tell
rare.
each
You're
women
rare.
band with women.
If a woman
We can
is
go on
dead wrong, I'm
we
not
could go
gonna
on
sit there and
Megan's
side
this
with her
we
just
can go
because
on
she's a
Megan
woman.
the
If a
Stallion's
woman-
page right now. Let's
if a
go on
woman
Megan.
Violate, do something wrong. I'm not gonna just side with her and be like, oh, she ain't wrong because she's a woman. No, that's just.
Well, you
kinda
one in
crazy.
a
You know what they
million.
do?
That's
What did
kinda
he do
crazy,
for her
though.
to do that?
Right.
She got
Wait,
quiet.
say that again. What?
I
Say what
said if
now?
you see your girl do something, not you, but if this girl see a girl do something foul to a man, they can be like, well, what did he do for her to do that? He had to do something to make her do that. And I'm like, what? That don't even make no kind of sense.
That don't be.
Now you're trying to justify what she did. She's foul, but you're trying to justify why.
But how
she's
come
foul.
when men cheat on their women, y'all don't say nothing because it's just okay, it's normal.
Well, we
right?
mind our business.
Y'all mind your
We know how to
business.
mind our business.
Oh, okay.
We don't get involved with that. We just be like, oh man,
What
homie.
if for instance you have a sister and you cool with her man and you see him doing her dirty, like what you
Nah,
gonna
I'm
do?
not gonna do nothing.
You're not gonna do nothing. You're not gonna say nothing. You still chilling with him. You still.
Nah, I'm gonna tell him, yo, you need to be more careful.
Yeah,
'cause
you
it
have a
could've been my
conversation with
sister.
him. Yeah.
I know some of our boys say he'll beat him up. Yo, we gonna jump him. We gonna jump him. I'm like, nah, negative.
Yeah, like
That's blatant
what
disrespect. So
like
he's
what
allowing you
Boosie
to
say.
see
Boosie was like,
him
No, he
disrespect
might
his
be in a
sister.
movie. If you see your sister's boyfriend in a movie theater with another girl, he just happened. You have to go to the same movie theater.
No, that's too
What you gonna
intimate.
do?
That's too intimate. What are you doing? Who's that?
I'm
What
gonna
happened?
probably-
Hey, move over, y'all. Let me get in the middle. Can I
no, I'm
get
gonna
some
probably have
popcorn?
I'm gonna
That's a
probably
female.
yeah, I'm gonna probably have a conversation with
yeah.
him.
I'm gonna be like, yo, you need to be more careful. That could have been my sister. I'm not.
Right, because I feel like if he told my sister it's gonna hurt her more than
Yeah, I'm not
if
judging.
she found
no
out
man. I'm
than
not
anything.
gonna.
I'm gonna have this conversation with him.
I'm not gonna.
So, okay.
Like you know, like what are you doing? Like me and him gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
What you want me to do is, yo, what you doing? You cheating on my sister.
Oh, what she did for you to do this? Why you in here with her? That's what you gonna do.
What she said?
You gonna be like, oh, it got to be a reason why he in the movie theater with another girl. I'm gonna
Nah,
mind my business.
I
There's
mind
a
my
reason
business.
why.
I mind my business, man.
Yeah.
I know how to mind my business.
Okay.
I know how to mind my business, man.
Well,
If women would mind their business more, it would be more men in the household with their wives.
Damn.
so what if
girlfriends.
as a father, you
Shit.
see, what if you as a father, you have a daughter, she in all this
And that was her
and she
husband?
with all this and all she in love and all of this, and her husband is in the
I would walk up to him and be like, "Yeah, what's going on, man? How you doing?" The girl don't know who I am,
Right.
and I pull him to the side. I'm
And
like,
you have a
"Listen, man,
conversation. Like, what you
I
doing?
understand that you're a man and you're a young man, trying to figure things out, and but you got to be more careful, man, because that could have been my daughter. I'm not gonna judge that man. I'm not. That's not me. I'm just not gonna, oh, you shouldn't be doing this or doing
so you're
that.
not gonna go home and have a talk, like not even like not telling on him, but just telling your daughter, hey,
What is that gonna do?
It's gonna cause her a more heartache.
See,
okay, I'm just
I know
asking.
But
dudes-
now,
dudes
if that
that
and
tell
now
a
if
girl
that
and-
man, it's a different story now. If that man wants to put his hands on,
Now, if he put his hands
No,
on
you're
can't-
not
she can't
doing
say
that.
Nothing to me.
yeah, we're
She
not
can't
doing
say
that.
nothing to me. I'm doing
Right.
what I gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, I say, because I remember one time my cousin, true story, my cousin called me one day and told me her husband slapped in her face and bust her lip. So me and the dude on the phone, we exchanged words, whatever, and I called my man Butter, God bless the dead. He saved my life, man. Because Butter told me, I said, yo, Butter, let me get that. Butter was like, yo, just think about it. Relax, think about it. Take 5 minutes, think about it. I said, nah, Butter, give me that thing. He said, yo, think about it. 5 minutes. Just take 5 minutes. You want us to do it? I'll go with you. If you still want to do it, I'll go with you. 2 minutes later, called my house. Oh, you could tell Mike to forget it. Forget about it. I thought he was on the phone with some girl, and I snatched the phone out of his hand and hit him in the face and bust his nose. So he slapped me.
Did it to herself.
Then my sister, kind of similar situation, she told me some dude slapped her. So I'm driving. I picked her up. We driving around the corner to go look for the dude. And my brother, I told my brother, get in the car. He jumps in the car. What happened? I said, don't worry about it, man. Get in the car. I should have told him, but I didn't tell him. So we driving to the corner. The dude see me. I jumped out the car, and I pulled out a bat. And I chased the dude broad daylight up Gun Hill Road
The Bronx.
in the
Of
Bronx.
course, it's in the Bronx.
This dude. Chase him up the block. Where was my sister the next day? On the corner with the same dude again. I'm on my business, man. Call the cops. Do that. Because you're going to get me locked up. You're going to get me locked up and you're going to be back on the block. And now I'm going to have a problem with you and him. So I'm minding my business. Mind my business. As long as you ain't touching my daughter, I'm going to, if I see you, I'm going to talk to you, man. And if I see you again, then I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
But people make mistakes,
That's not a mistake. That's a choice. But you're right. That's not a mistake. It's a choice. You do not mistakenly end up with someone at the movie theater. That's just bogus. But I feel you.
What's crazy is this is crazy.
Right.
This don't have nothing to do with this. But what's crazy is
Because
me
daddy
and my
wasn't there.
what's crazy is me and my cousin Alan, right? We rode to the movie theater back in the day. Me and him going to the movies. It's my cousin Alan. I go to the movies with my cousin. Don't say shit.
Yeah.
It's my cousin. I can go to the movies with him.
All right.
Okay?
I never been to the movies with a guy.
I said it's my cousin. Do you
Unless
understand?
we was like teenagers.
We
We
was-
go see Star Wars.
You
or
hear
something
what I
like that.
said? We were younger. We weren't grown men.
Oh, okay. Because it's like if you go to the movies with a grown man,
He never lets me finish my stories.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
So then we roll up to the movies, right?
Mm.
So at the time I was like dating this girl. So we roll up to the movies. She's out there with Chauncey Black from Blackstreet.
Oh my God.
My cousin's like, yo, ain't this your girl with the two from Blackstreet? Ain't this with Chauncey Black? I act like I ain't even know. It's the girl I'm talking to or whatever. I didn't even know. I was saying,
So what happened?
no, that was it. I ain't talked to her again. Ghost.
She
Ghostface
went from
Killer.
milk to chocolate.
That's why you don't have a father. because
is
you're
wrong
disrespectful
with
like this.
you?
That's why he
That
left.
is not
No,
nice.
no.
That's
You see how mean he is. You see what he's saying? Like, I went from light to chocolate. Like he think it's a joke,
Damn,
and that's
man.
how his father probably felt about his demeanor. So his father was like, I know he's gonna be a mean man. I'm gonna leave.
No, that is not.
But yeah, that's exactly what she did. And then I never talked to her again. That was it.
She dark skin, light skin, what's up?
She was light skinned. She was like Greek and
You don't
Spanish
mix
or
milk
Greek and
and
black.
milk. It don't work out.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I know that now, I guess.
I mean, I'm serious.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a low blow, though. I'm gonna get you.
You always get me. But yeah,
No,
you just got me. What are you talking about? I'm telling you a story about I went through some pain, and then you're like,
man, it ain't like that. How long were you talking to the girl?
I don't know. I don't even remember how long. I don't care about that.
You gotta think, Chauncey.
Yeah.
Chauncey could sing, man. Can you sing?
He really couldn't.
Can you sing?
I couldn't.
He sing enough to get in Blackstreet.
No, he wasn't that good. We could pull up some of his vocals right now.
Listen.
Telly Riley was just pulling anybody in at that time.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll
had
take
the
anybody.
album. I had the album. It was a dope album.
Yeah, it was because of Dave Hollister. That's why it was a dope album.
Dave Hollister.
Dave Hollister's a menace. Yeah.
But then Dave Hollister left.
He should have left. He should have left Chauncey, Teddy, all of them. Good job, Dave.
I have a question. So y'all know that y'all feel like everyone needs both parents in a household, right? So what about same sex couples?
Oh.
What about Judy and the brat?
He would know that. What's up?
Okay, I'll answer this one. So what you're saying is if it's two mothers.
Yeah. Or two fathers.
Or two.
I mean,
I'm not too familiar with that, so I can't even comment on that. I don't know how. I don't know anybody.
I guess it depends on how the structure is set up.
yeah.
That's what it would depend on.
Yeah,
I guess
who's
if
the
you
mother,
got,
who's the father? Well, then you ain't no two mother, no father. It's a father.
right, I guess if you got, even if it's just these two people love each other and they're gonna take care of you and look out for you how they're supposed to, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
I don't. Whether it's a father and a father, mother and mother, whatever the dynamic is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If you don't have nobody,
but
somebody's better than nobody at all.
100%.
I agree. I just,
100%.
I agree with that.
Like you said, I know I'm joking. I joke about it or whatever, but like you say, you had your uncles or whatever. That's good.
Don't try to clean it up. I'm gonna still get you, brother.
I'm trying to clean it up.
Yeah, you try to clean it. Try to clean it up.
But yeah, that's still a good thing though that you had people there. That's the thing. It takes a village. So like you said, like if it's whatever the dynamic is in the household, as long as you have people that love you,
Right. I agree.
Yeah,
Definitely agree.
it's true.
It's true.
It's true. I mean,
and then sometimes with just one person, it's harder because that one person gets spread thin.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, if it is a couple, it can bounce off each other. Any team can help each other out. But when it's just one person on a team, it's harder. What they say, if you want to go faster, go alone. If you want to go further, go together.
Takes a village.
That's true. But see, I don't want to. If I say something, it's gonna sound ignorant, but it's like.
Okay, just get ignorant.
If
then.
you, I ain't trying to get ignorant.
All right,
like
just say what you're gonna say.
Don't be banning me, man. I'm just an ignorant question, man. It's a naive question. Not an ignorant question, naive question. How do you raise a boy? Or the girl?
If what?
If it's a male, female, how do you raise them?
It's true.
How do you raise them? I mean, do you raise them to be a boy or do you raise them to be non-binary? Like, how do you raise them? I guess it's a choice at the end of the day, but
Yeah.
Right. I mean, they grow up how they whatever they want to be. They're gonna grow up in that way, and you just nurture them.
I mean, of course, that's
Right.
any household, but I mean, I don't know.
Right. I don't think you're gonna raise them as a gender. You like more like raising them as a person.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And they kind of kids know. Like kids gonna find their way. Like kids kind of know from the beginning who they are. Like as a kid, you know who you are.
Do you?
I believe you do. As a kid, I always wanted to play basketball. I wanted to play baseball. I wanted to do
Are you a basketball
like
player?
certain things. You didn't know I was a basketball
No.
player?
Are you a basketball player?
Yes.
No, you're not. You're not an NBA basketball player. So you say you know who you are.
So just because I didn't make it to the NBA means I'm not a basketball player?
I don't know.
I'm asking. So just because I didn't,
You
we
said
could go
kids know
outside.
who they,
Right?
you said kids know who they are. Some kids say I'm a fireman or I'm a police officer or
No, they say they want to be.
I'm Galactica. I don't know. Like
Yeah, they say they want to be. They know they want to be great from the beginning.
I think you can mold and shape kids to be, and cultivate them to be something.
Okay.
Or introduce things to them and then they
My dad didn't play sports.
Well, I never played sports.
But I played sports.
My brother played sports.
Yeah. But I was a sports
I never played
fanatic because I wanted to play sports. Like that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be active.
Yeah, I never played sports. I'd rather own a team than play on one.
How did we get to owning a team from a 2-parent household?
Because you just said you love sports. I'm just telling you the truth. It's true.
It's like I want to own a team.
Yeah. Well, your story, man, my brother, right? I love my brother, man. He's a cool dude sometimes. He played ball. He played for Riverside, Rucker. Nice playing ball. When I was like 12 years old, I went on the court, and my brother was nice. I'm talking about all-American, nice sports. I went in the courts in the projects.
You older brother?
Yeah, older brother.
Oh, so you
and I
had your older brother too.
And they said, yo, we got Chip, brother. They used to call my brother Chip Dog. Yo, we got Chip, brother. I got in the court. I started bouncing that ball. They said, oh, man, yo, he's whack.
And that was it. End of your sports career.
Ball, threw it over the I took that ball, threw it over the gate. I never played basketball.
End of your sports career. But it was a lot of celebrities out there probably because Rucker, everybody used to go to be.
No, it wasn't at the Rucker.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't at Rucker.
Good.
This is when we was living in the Bronx. I was living in Harlem.
Oh, you was in Harlem.
When I turned 5, we moved to the Bronx.
So you from Harlem? Hold on, you've been telling us on this show forever you're from the Bronx.
I told you I was born in Polo Grounds, bro.
You did say that. You did say you was born
in Polo Grounds. We moved.
Yeah,
to
but
the
you
Bronx.
didn't. I thought you were born in the
I
Polo
was
Grounds and then
5.
you just went to the Bronx. Like,
nah, man.
you wasn't even. You went to school in Harlem.
I went to school in Polo Grounds too. I mean,
Yeah.
in Harlem too.
So you're from Harlem.
And
You're like Dame Dash. You're Dame Dash.
I was born in Harlem, raised in the Bronx.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, I had to just,
Was your grandfather around? You turned out to be a successful person. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why I'm asking you these questions.
Nah, I got I think just
your grandfather. Neither grandfather was around.
My older cousin. I look at him like my uncle. His name is William Earl. I got a lot of it from him.
Okay. Cause no, I'm not even being funny right now.
He was a very successful.
Yeah, I'm saying you're a really successful person.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like,
I'm not successful.
And you are successful, and I feel like you're a good man. And I'm not just saying this because we're sitting here trying to be
trying
funny.
to clean what you said up.
I'm really not. I was being funny, and I'm sorry, you guys. But no, but seriously, you're like a successful person, and you're actually a good man. So you actually don't have to have. You've proved a 2-parent household to be a successful person or a good man.
Look, I had some dope uncles, man.
Like they were in the house?
5 uncles.
No, okay.
One uncle in the house, but I had like 5 uncles.
Oh, you had an uncle live with you.
I had 1 uncle that lived with me.
Oh, okay.
And I had 5 uncles, all like in North Carolina, like go to his house. Every other day I'm at one of their houses, helping them out, doing something. You know what I'm saying? Then
because they saying like a lot of successful people don't have like 2-parent households.
I think,
like a lot.
Let me tell you something. When you grow up poor, I'm talking about dirt poor.
Right.
I'm talking about you open the refrigerator, there's water,
right,
and some flour, no butter. Close the door. You open the door again. 3 hours later, water, flour. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like no food in the pantries, nothing, no food. So summer lunch programs. We used to go to summer lunch programs for food.
In Harlem,
To
or
eat.
are you in?
Nah, man, in the Bronx, man. I'm serious for real. We used to go to summer lunch program. If I ain't had summer lunch programs, we probably didn't eat that night. So I always say, yo, as soon as I get a chance, B, and it's on. I'm never gonna be like this ever. And my man Hector, he
Hector.
introduced me to doing,
Hector.
Hector,
Yeah.
Hector. He introduced me to getting money when I was 11.
11.
Yeah,
What you was doing at 11?
I was doing things at 11.
I want to know. Like, you gotta tell
Nah,
me.
we don't need to talk about that.
What? She was 11. That was
But
a
he
lot of
introduced me to
years
getting
ago.
money. And then I got older and I got with my uncles.
Like
and,
running numbers. Like, what was you doing?
I
Selling
worked in a number
crack?
spot. I worked in a number spot.
Crazy.
I wasn't running numbers. I worked in a number spot though.
That's crazy.
To sweep up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. So I think environment plays a part. On top of, even if you're a single parent, environment plays a part. You know what I'm saying? If
Right.
you got strong people around you that can influence you, that plays a part. You know, and I used to envy people with a mother and a father, and I'm like, yo, you got a mom and a dad, and your mom. I know this dude. His mother was a nurse. His father was like a doctor or something, or a
Right.
lawyer. Lived in a good house. They had a dope house. Everything was straight. This dude wanted to sell drugs.
What's crazy is a lot of times it be like that.
And I'm
Like, the
like,
people
yo.
that, yeah.
What are you doing? Like, yo, you had all the opportunity. Like, you could have did anything else that you wanted to do, and you chose to sell drugs.
Yeah, it's a lot of people like that. Like, they want to be, from a certain environment. They,
Idiot,
yeah.
idiot, man. I would have did anything to have a mom and a pop in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But things work out the way they do. Maybe I would have been a little different.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I had both. Well, like I said, my dad was a wild man. But I had like both parents in the house.
That's a blessing, man.
Yeah, it is. I didn't used to look at it like that. I used to be like, yo, my dad's so wild. Like,
Yeah.
I just wish he wasn't here.
But he was there though.
Like, that type of thing. But then when you're in it, you don't think like that. You're like, oh, like,
Yeah.
like, I wish he wasn't here. It'd be easier. Like, you don't really think about it.
Yeah.
When you get older, you think about it like, oh, like he, you know what I mean? Like, he actually could have not been there, or actually could have left, or actually could have,
I think everybody got their, shortcomings.
Right. So again, I think it boils down to almost like you said, the environment or the person. Because I had that strong will, like, yo, I'm gonna be somebody. I'm gonna do this. you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be better than anybody I know.
That right there, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you get in that
Sometimes
mindset.
it be the reverse. You be like,
Sometimes it be the reverse.
I'm just gonna be like him.
Yeah.
I ain't, he ain't. I'm gonna be, I ain't.
So I guess it boils down to it don't matter if it's a single parent household or a double parent household. Again, it comes down to the mindset of the person.
I think sometimes it gives you a leg up when you don't have one, because it's like, but it's like, who teaches you how to be a good father or a good mother? Somebody gotta teach you that. Somebody gotta teach you that.
It's true. It comes from like
this is the
either
thing.
life experiences.
Do women take advice from single mothers telling them how to raise their family? Ice?
You said do single mothers take advice?
Like, if you're a woman, you're a young girl, you want to raise, if you want to, one day you want to get your own family, would you take advice from a single mother telling you, well, don't go for this?
Of course they would.
I'm taking advice from everybody, but it's not like I might not utilize it, but I'm gonna, take it in and listen.
I respect that.
I want to hear, like, I got to feel like I can learn from anybody's situation. I can dodge the bullet. I can go after it. If it's good, if it's bad,
I respect that.
But when it comes down to it, you didn't have a father. I had a father.
My daddy's still here, but he wasn't there, at certain times.
She had a father. You didn't have a father. I had a father. She had a father that was there, wasn't there. But guess what? All of us end up being successful people. And you know what that comes to? That's the price of fame.
No doubt, the price of fame.
Fashion, art, music, and entertainment. You can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Father, no father, mother, no mother.
That's
You
correct.
are
Life is
who
what
you
you
want to
make
be.
it. No
Yeah.
excuses.
No
And on
doubt.
that note, we out.
Yeah.
Yeah. One.
Fame.